Hey YouTube, got two new locks here. Had these a little bit, but just now making a video on them. This is going to be kind of a quicker video. These, as you can tell, are Abloy locks, but more importantly, as you can see by the key here, these are Abloy Protec2 padlocks. And we'll go ahead and lock this one up. And check out that wicked key. So these are one of the most pick-resistant locks currently in the world. There's only a handful of people that have picked these publicly. I think there's less than 10 that have publicly picked one of these padlocks, or any type of Abloy Protec2 padlock. This one here is the 362. It is the biggest padlock, I believe, that Abloy makes. It's one of the biggest padlocks out there. Lockpicking Lawyer did a video of all of his biggest padlocks, and he's got some that are way bigger than this. I think the Squire, there's a Squire padlock, that the one that takes 2 keys, is a lot bigger than this. This little guy is the 330. This is the super weatherproof model. It has this little keyhole cover with an O-ring in it. Oh, I'll focus on that one real quick. It screws in like that, and then it twists out. And this also has O-rings around inside the shackle, designed to keep salt water and stuff like that out of there. There's a look at the keyway. Now what's interesting is, even though the keys look very similar, they will not fit all the way in to the other lock, because at the very end of the key are minor differences, and there's a disc in here that controls that. One of the further discs back controls the very tip of the key. These are both ball bearing locking mechanisms, so you can't shim them. Hardened shackle. This one has a shielded shackle, so if you coupled this with a big chain, you'd really have a formidable lock. This one I got off of eBay. It came with the key duplicating card. This one did not. It was also off of eBay, but it was also brand new. Came in this box. And it came, a lot of them I've seen on eBay have this Babcock sticker on there, which from what I've found is a UK company. So maybe someone can shed some light on that. The number comes up as an NSN, a national stock number. So I'm not for sure what the deal with that is. They're some kind of defense contractor from what I can tell. I don't know. They must have surplused a lot of them off, because there's a bunch of them on there. But, so yeah, I don't know a lot what that is. I do know the date code on here. I think this was made, someone told me this was made probably in 2023, I believe. So, yeah, it's about 3 or 4 pounds worth of lock right there. But I thought that was a cool video. Show these 2 high security padlocks off. I do have a Abloy Protec1 around here somewhere. The way you can tell the difference is it does not have the ball bearing in it. And what the ball bearing is for, real quick, is to prevent or make it more difficult to do key casting attacks, where you would take a mold of the key you want to copy, and then later use some low melting point alloy to cast a copy of that key by pouring the alloy into the mold. And if you did that, this ball bearing has to move. It moves very little, but it has to move. There's 2 blocking elements in here, and one pushes the ball bearing into the other one. And if you cast the key and the ball bearing did not move, the lock would not turn. Or if there was no ball bearing in it to begin with. Now, I'm guessing that if you cast one of these keys, you could drill out where the ball bearing was and add your own, if you could get it to stay in there and possibly get it to work that way. But the tolerances on these locks are so precise that it'd be really hard to do that. And so, yeah, there's a look at them. And as always, thanks for watching.